Welcome back, everybody, to the Coolest Nerds. We are back after a long holiday vacation hiatus, call it what you will, and we're on the home stretch of the campaign here on the continent of Black.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah. Carl, do you want to do your thing?
Sure. Can I? Last session, we finished on the continent of Gray and opened a portal and jumped into it. Jumped onto the island of Black. And maybe I can make some visuals appear on the screen as I talk. Would that be something I can do? If I had set that up ahead of time, like I
That's all right.
normally do.
Maybe even Casey can mix it up, and we can hear Casey's silky milky voice. Put you on the spot, Casey.
Yeah, sure. So the crew went to the island of Black, and oh no, oh god. Well, we did some stuff, we traveled around for a bit. I believe I dug a bunch of holes. Oh, thank God. If I had a script or something.
On the island of Black, which now we're seeing on the screen, we traveled, as Casey was saying, there was traveling.
I nailed it, and we're done. Recap over.
Tar in lots of places. We harbored under some sparse trees. We got some mushrooms and some tar, as you do. In some of the tar, we found some ladies trapped. Lady elves, we think, maybe. They were very ancient, and therefore I assumed elves. And they told us that we could find something that could help us in the inland body of water, which is also guarded by some beast. I feel like there is more, but this is all I could recall.
There was the desert. Did you say about the desert with the crucified things that you couldn't look at? It would cause fear.
Was that last week? Or last week, last session?
Well,
yeah,
I don't know.
That was a combat then. That was a big. That's why I don't remember lots of other things.
It was a while ago.
It was a combat, and as we traveled, again back to the travel. Central, really, to this recap is the fact that traveling happened.
Thank God I reminded you.
Appreciate it. There were these large black crosses that anyone who looks at trembles in fear. They're very powerful event. So we all closed our eyes, and the blind led the blind, except for the fair Blair Derry, who was fearless in the face of terror.
Actually, you guys were all pretty fearless. Nobody was really that wasn't too much of a problem. You guys were all passing your checks.
Yeah. Blair also has blindsight, so I think that's why he was mostly fearless. Blindsight, and he could burrow. Yeah. So he's like, I'm not dealing with this.
In the fight, there was some flying things and some non-flying things, and they're not on the screen, but they were scary. And yes, that's the other thing that happened. The end.
The end. And so now here you guys are considering how can you get this loot that has been sunk into the bottom of the lake here, which is being patrolled. If you make a perception check for me.
How do you do that again?
I think one of my characters is good at this.
No.
Not.
You guys are insane on perception checks, actually.
I think Blair's good now.
Okay.
I see
So,
more
Yeah,
Yeah.
than Mithrian. Ah,
26 and a 27.
Let's pretend this picture I'm going to show is a little bit smaller and not so zoomed in.
oh yeah, I probably should join though. Ah, monster.
You can
You
see the lake being patrolled by this creature.
Mm,
a distant Nessie.
yes, very much so.
What is this new?
You think she's friendly? I'm assuming. Think it's friendly?
Yes, probably.
Do we have someone with divine sense?
No, not sure. Well,
Could sense the divine?
have to get really close to it.
How far are we?
If I want to,
I think it's a big lake, right?
like 60 feet, I would have to be next.
Yeah, we
But
had
that
a
would-
plan, didn't
That
we?
would really tell us it was undead. You were really excited about something. You were so confident that you
Yeah,
were going to single-handedly
Yeah.
do
I
something.
think that's what it was. Like I
And then-
could turn someone
And then I
into a
just
big
suggested
whale. Someone can hop in their mouth. I give us all. We can all get a water breathing. That's not a problem. Someone can hop in the whale's mouth and swim down to grab the thing, while the rest of the crew sets up somewhere else and attacks and distracts. That was the plan.
So
That was my
the,
plan.
the whale and a +1 are the
Yeah.
treasure retrieval team,
That's what I was
and
thinking.
everyone else is the monster defeating team.
Mm-hmm. So, what are my spells again? Okay. So
We're doing this.
Blair-
We're doing this part theater of the mind, by the way. I mean, if I put up a map, it would still be
Yeah.
two-dimensional map
Yeah.
for this. It's water. So
So Blair can either go with either team. He has Dimension Door, which could get them out, but he also has a spell that can incapacitate a creature if they fail. So I could help keep the beast at bay, or I could help make sure whoever goes down doesn't die.
So Mithrian is lethal in shooting arrows. However,
And Seiza also has a rifle.
shooting arrows does not work so good underwater.
Yeah.
True.
Since Nokri is mostly melee based, I vote
Yeah.
we go underwater unless other ones also are mostly melee based.
Do you think there's anything
And-
we could do to keep the beast above water?
I think that the distraction is pull it over there and try and
Yeah.
keep it focused on us.
But I-
Caesar
if
can
it's-
just shoot it with its with his what's it called? Rifle.
If it's smart, we don't know. But if it is smart, then if we're shooting it above water, it'll just go underneath to avoid that, right?
Potentially. Or it could
Yeah.
try to kill us.
Potentially.
I could send in Ivar to go under as well, because he's also melee and can probably take a good chunk of damage if they get caught up.
Yeah.
But then we'll have to swim back up,
Yeah.
which I think a blue whale's got quick swim speed, but
Who's being turned into the whale?
if it's the two melee, I would say Nokri becomes the whale.
Okay.
Because then you have all the whale's hit points, and Ivar he can rage.
Yeah. That'll.
Yeah,
That'll probably fare
yeah,
better.
that's what I was thinking. Where is this thing? What was it? Oh, it could be a giant shark too.
Whichever one was faster, which I might have been.
Yeah,
the
I think it
whale.
was the whale.
Where are we going?
So the whale's got a 60-foot swim speed, and the shark's got a 50-foot swim speed. Shark's got like 30 more hit points though. The whale also has blind sight, which could be good.
That's
Yeah.
what it was. It was blind.
Which
sight.
could be
Looking
good
at
if
the
it gets-
water, it does look quite black. Seems to be diluted with tar.
Yeah.
From the you guys are standing here at the foot of the lake. Is there anything you wanna examine while you're here at the foot of the lake?
Hmm. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I think that plan kind of works, right?
So, does the ring of water breathing only allow us to breathe underwater, or does it confer upon us a swimming speed?
I think it's
water walking.
It's just a swim speed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just breathing underwater.
Just breathing.
Just breathing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about the other thing. Sorry. Third talking about my ring. No, it's water walking.
So we could send down the two melee,
Which I
or
don't think works.
we could send down, because Blair's also got blind sight and dimension door to get us out.
Yeah.
Does anyone have locate object?
I think I swapped it out a while ago because none of this stuff was locatable. It was all immune to divination.
Yeah.
Because there's a
Well,
big,
do we,
it's a big lake
do we need to know
Yeah,
what
we
the
don't
other
know.
one is
Yeah, yeah.
like?
where it is exactly.
Do we just fight the monster then?
Just assume that the monster is guarding the treasure, and therefore, where the monster be, the treasure be.
I would assume that's what one of the elves said, right? That the monster was guarding the treasure, or is that just an assumption we made?
I think it's an assumption you made.
I think it was an
Okay.
assumption because they didn't know about the monster. They were like,
All right.
"Huh?"
Then why don't we
don't
have
know.
Blair go down instead, so that if the thing starts
Yeah.
attacking, we can pop out of there. And if it does,
Got a spare
and somebody
longbow.
could. No, I don't have a longbow. Actually, maybe I will.
Darn.
I keep some random shit. No, I don't.
Could we? I know that's crazy. Talk to it first. Persuade it
Yeah,
to be on
try
our
that.
side, maybe.
I'm cool with
And
that.
if that fails, then we kill it. Because it might tell us
Okay.
where it is.
Yeah.
Or we might be able to trick it into telling us where it is.
That's true. Then
Yeah.
worst case scenario, we just gotta fight it, and then we have everyone on the shore instead of just a few.
On the
Well,
shore.
not just a few. Well, wherever we're talking to it from.
Maybe we can
One thing you might want to consider is you do notice it has a very powerful swim. Like at times you see it like powerfully like.
Okay.
So you
Oh.
would be he would have some home court advantage there that you would be well aware of.
Okay. So yeah, maybe try to call him over to the shore.
Yeah. Let's try and talk.
And
him
stick your
first.
face in there. Hello there, monster.
I mean, it's worked with the tick that one time until it exploded.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
My 600 ton life.
All right. As soon as I can tell it is within 100 feet, I'm going to link up
Call
with it.
Call it over
mentally.
to us.
Okay.
maybe we hide first, and then we kind of assess the situation. See where they're at mentally, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Whoever. So, who wants to run negotiations?
I think Blair's probably tops
mean-
at that if this thing talks.
Yeah.
I got a plus 12 to those checks.
All right. Tariq is going to stand next to
Yeah.
you to give you a sense of peace and composure. But yet, Mithrian will stand a little bit farther back.
All right.
Says to a tree a little bit back and be ready in case something needs to be shot.
So he's within range of your mind link. I'm looking at languages here, and there's just a little line. So
That typically means
I don't know how that affects
I
your mind
believe-
link, but
it is,
yeah.
let's see.
Probably has to speak a language or be telepathic.
Yeah. Doesn't say. Wait. When you use your mind link to speak telepathically to a creature, you use your action. Okay, here it is. Speak telepathically to a creature, you can see the 10 times per. You do not need to share a language for the creature to understand your telepathic utterance, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. So,
Yeah.
if it does not speak languages, then, which is typically what that dash means, then
Yeah.
it would work.
It wouldn't work.
It would
he
not
said.
work.
Okay.
One of the few instances where this is not effective.
Blair, can you still speak with animals?
I certainly can.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do a speak with animals.
Okay, sorry.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Okay. So you stick your head in there and
Yeah. I'll do water breathing on all
And,
of us, and then I'll try to call it over. Urgh. Urgh.
you hear like a reply like hi. Hi.
Oh, come here.
What you want?
I want to talk to you.
You food. Come.
No. Not food.
Yes, food.
I can get you a lot of food. Just not us.
Us, food.
No. You come here and talk to us.
Yes.
You come talk to us. I'll bring you whatever you want, whatever your favorite meal is. After.
What is that called? What is it like when an animal's primary food source? For example, cats, mice. What is that called? Like
Don't know. Primary food source?
a word for it. There's like a word for it, but
Preferred prey?
anyways. Yeah, preferred prey.
That's a ranger thing.
Preferred prey.
Basically, your translation, your literal translation of what he says is, you preferred prey.
Mm. All right, I'll let you eat us afterwards. How about that? We got to do something first, and then you can eat us. Seem fair?
I wonder what he's
I don't mind being food to a great beast, but we have something we got to get done with first. Then you can eat us.
You swim.
I can swim, sure. You got to promise not to eat us first.
Promise, no eat.
Great. You up on?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, I don't think I have to.
He's clearly lying.
Yeah. Can you help us find the item at the bottom of the lake, and then you bring it up, and I'll swim out there and come grab it. How about that?
Yes, many good things.
Hey guys.
come. You have look.
Hey guys, what is it we're looking for again?
A treasure.
Treasure. Do we have any like
Seven.
visual any sort of visual idea on what that might be?
No, it was supposed to be powerful.
guess-
That's it.
All right.
They just said a powerful weapon. They didn't even say what kind.
Yeah, we're looking for a powerful weapon at the bottom of the lake. You bring it up to the top, and I'll swim out and get it. Just so you know, we'll do the trade-off. You give us the weapon, you can eat me.
One sec. You come, swim.
Yeah. As soon as we see the weapon, I'll swim out there. I'm delicious. I bet you've never eaten one of me before.
You just see like him with like waving a sword in the air with his mouth. He's like, "You come,
Guys,
give."
I don't know if that's the sword or not.
He's massive,
What
by
else
the
would
way.
it
Like
be?
he looks like he would struggle to, he might struggle to like climb rocks or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of us have detect magic?
I don't think so.
I don't know the touch spell, right?
No, I
Detect
don't
magic
have that.
without touch.
Oh,
It's not touch.
hold monster, not charm monster. Oh, that won't help.
I mean, if you hold the monster, run out there and grab it.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's that might not be it. I have a feeling this thing is not really sure what we're looking for and just wants to eat.
Okay. Well, do you want me to cast Sanctuary?
Um,
How
Yeah.
No.
far away is it?
He's a good couple 100 feet away.
100 feet. Couple
Yeah.
100 feet.
I think even with Sanctuary, if it just ate me,
Oh, I do have detect magic.
Um,
Do I have to touch it? It has to
30
be
feet.
within 30 feet.
All right. Fuck. I don't see a way around this thing. This thing's gonna eat us if we go in there. It seems like it's probably too big to just swim and look around. So we thinking we just fight this thing and maybe
Hope for
knock
the
it
best.
out. Yeah, hope for the best. We don't even have to kill it if we don't want. It might be fine after we cure the land. So we just knock it out, let it sleep on the beach for a while.
Can we get it to the beach first?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if it breathes underwater. If it does, then it's fine to knock it out and let it sleep in the water.
Well, I mean, we would also need to still find it.
Kate, Blair, but judging by his language, make a nature check.
Excellent. Blair's specialty. 7.
Okay.
No, go ahead. What does 7 get me?
I was just ready to tell you with any decent roll, and then I heard the roll.
Yeah, no. I'm actually not good at that.
Give yourself guidance to make it a 7.
Yeah, I think an 11 at best won't help. Yeah, I only have a +2 because I'm a bard. Otherwise, my intelligence is a 0.
I mean, I have a +8, but I don't know if I would know to make a nature check.
Yeah. Shit. What bardic do I have again? D10. Cool. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I don't see a way around it unless we knew exactly where it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I can polymorph one of us into like a crab, and they just spend the hour down there looking for it. Because this thing might not go for a crab.
Yeah. Well.
The crab might not be able to search a whole lot of distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but crab.
Within an hour.
I'm giving you guys the options here. It's be a crab, fight this thing. Those are my two ideas.
All right. So if we fight it, should we try hitting it from here and see if it does anything?
Yeah.
By the way, Casey, when you stuck your head in there to talk to him, you could barely see like 5 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
Because of the black, brackish water.
Yeah. Well, you guys wouldn't be able to see. Blair is fine.
Well, that means we can't really fight underwater.
No, so we have to get this thing over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, you want me to shoot it and see what happens? Seiza can also shoot it.
Also.
Yes.
I mean, we both can shoot.
Yeah, somebody wants to shoot it. All right, I'm coming out there. And all right, everyone spread out now. And
We spread out, and we take aim.
I'll give.
Caesar's in a.
I'll give Mithrian holy weapon.
Ooh.
I'll touch his bow and bless it with my incredible religious aura.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Blair is super faithful. He loves the stuff. Can't get enough of it. He friggin' loves it. What can I say?
Yeah.
Should we drop our guys on the map?
Nothing.
He loves the stuff.
Yeah, if you want, this is just like vertical and left and right. I mean, it's the best.
I mean, this
it's gonna be tough.
This is like a perfect
underwater.
I don't know if we're going underwater. I think we're gonna try to take this thing out from the beach.
This is like the deeper part of the water, so you're not even like anywhere near here yet. So you don't have to drop yourself there yet. But if you guys locate the chest, you can put yourself on this map.
Okay. No,
It's
we're
a
there.
chest.
Haha. Now we know.
Aha.
So what's the plan? You guys getting in the water or what?
No, we're staying on the shore.
No, we're shooting from
And
the shore.
Seiza and Mithrian are, and Tariq is ranged. We're all gonna try to do stuff from range.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far is he?
Ooh.
Of 200 feet away.
200 feet.
Oh, I can do less things. I mean, I can still shoot it, but
Yeah, I think just shoot it and try to draw it near.
Yeah, I can shoot it at disadvantage.
okay. I will. If it's above the lower number, that's a disadvantage.
Correct.
Mhm.
And then the higher number, if it's
Can't go.
beyond the higher number, it just misses. Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So this will be a
Oh, man.
disadvantage.
What a shame.
Did you crit, Mithrian?
I crit without the disadvantage. Then the disadvantage is a 15.
You're at disadvantage.
Does the 15 hit?
AC's 18.
Okay. Does shooting near it do anything?
It retreats down into the water.
Coward.
That was expected.
Um,
Okay.
Tricky. Terrain situation here.
Okay. Can I put my head in the water?
Okay.
And
okay.
cast dancing lights?
Mm-hmm.
Am I
Mhm.
able to see? Or is the water murky?
It's
so
just
not-
like diffused light. You're gonna need some kind of prestidigitation, you know that word?
Yeah.
Something to clean the water, maybe? I don't know.
If purify food and water.
It's like murky. Yeah, like something like that, maybe. But then it's just gonna mix together again.
Yeah,
so I
because
don't
it's
know.
only a 5-foot cube. So it's not
I
going to
got
do much.
again. I don't even a lot of these times I don't even like think of how you guys are gonna deal with it. I just give you a situation that I feel exists in the world and let you guys see if you can figure something out here. There might be no.
What's
nothing
the
you can do
fastest thing you can be, Blair?
In the water,
In general.
60 feet might be the max. I'm trying to think what's faster. On land, I don't know. I mean, like an eagle is, I think, 60 feet. There might be something, but it's not going to be much faster than 60 feet or dashing at 120.
I was thinking, if we gave you the ring of water walking and you turned into something, you should, in theory, still be able to water walk.
Yeah.
And if you're fast enough, move just around close by.
We could just go in the water and fight it.
I think you guys are missing a basic step here. I mean, I don't want to like give you too many. I'm not a player, but I mean, you guys haven't even. Why don't you guys scout it?
I mean, scout what?
Like, go scout the water. Go scout what it is you're looking for. Go send a scout down there. Go a familiar or something.
I don't know that we have
see.
a familiar.
I don't think any of us have a
No.
familiar.
Yeah, and if we can't see,
Hmm.
Yeah, that too.
So I can give Blair or any shape changed thing a sanctuary. So theoretically, something that could see in the water via blind sight, presumably. Sanctuary isn't foolproof, but that's why God invented silvery barbs. So someone who casts silvery barbs could not be the scout.
Yeah.
Clearly, heaven sent silvery barbs.
So
you want someone to be the whale?
yeah, I'll turn someone into a fucking whale,
And then do.
and then we'll find this magic item.
Okay, so we
And then
all
you go-
we all get
you
we all get in the
go with
whale's
the whale.
mouth.
Beautiful.
All for one.
Okay.
Pinocchio.
We all get in the whale's mouth. We all have water breathing.
Yeah.
And if shit goes wrong, we all die together.
Beautiful.
I'd prefer the not dying part.
All right, into the whale's mouth. Let's go.
I cast-
I feel I'm outvoted. All right.
Climb in.
All right, let's go. Wait,
Oh,
who's the whale?
Who's the whale?
Nokri, I think, right?
Okay, I'll be the whale.
Yeah.
She's the whale.
Yeah.
Okay. I cast Sanctuary on the Nokri whale, and I will put the
Can you
text.
put sanctuary in the
Yeah,
chat? Yeah.
that's what I meant to do.
And I will be right back. I'll just be listening.
After these messages,
Do.
display.
Boop.
That's what I want. Okay, so it'll be a DC 14 to attack the whale.
Wow, that's fucking
Wisdom.
crazy.
Wisdom.
This is a crazy fucking. Okay.
It only lasts a minute though. So okay,
Great.
I didn't cast it yet. I cast it when we get in the water, and we sense danger.
What if he tries to attack you multiple times?
You gotta keep rolling that die.
On a failed
He can
save,
attack you again in 7 seconds,
on a
right?
failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects.
Right. So that means he can just fail the attack and then in 6 seconds later attack again.
Yeah,
and
on his
another save.
on his next turn, make another save. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do attacks? Okay, that's for attacks, right?
Uh-oh.
Attacks
Doesn't
or
affect
spells.
doesn't affect area of effect.
Who targets? It's not attack. It's any creature who targets the warded creature
Oh, okay.
with,
Okay. Target
with an
or
attack or a harmful spell. That's what it is.
harmful spell. Okay. Okay. All right.
So I'd say a Nogri whale. Yeah, if you see the thing, make a noise that we understand, and then I'll cast Sanctuary on you.
Is somebody able to see with like blindsight or something?
The whale.
The whale. Okay. The whale has blindsight.
Yeah, baby. Echolocation.
Baby,
It's dolphins.
Yeah, killer whales are types of dolphins.
Hmm.
Also, it is whales.
So you guys are a killer whale.
Killer whale got 120 feet blind sight.
You're specifically a killer whale, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And back. Sorry.
Interesting. This is fucking
I will.
imaginative.
And before we do that, I will mind link with Tariq
Beautiful.
so that I can tell him when to cast Sanctuary.
Okay, so you're standing here at the shore of the lake, and you're like in shallow water, just deep enough so where like his belly's almost scraping the bottom of the lake floor.
Mm-hmm.
Your flippers are kind of like in the mud there. That's how like shallow the water is you're at right now. Like your flippers can touch the mud, and the mud feels very clay-like at the bottom. Where do you gonna just swim out? What's your plan? Go ahead and just tell me what you want to. You want to just explore as the whale, or what?
Did we get a direction? They just said in the middle of the lake. I remember there was like a meteor or something like that crashed.
Wow, good memory. Yes, indeed.
I do.
If this is part of it, I would assume it's at the center.
Good call. Mithrian does an emboldening bond and chooses Nokri Whale, Blair Derry, and your alter egos as the people
Beautiful.
who benefit from this for the next 10 minutes. You can roll an extra d4 on. It's kind of like Bless.
Sweet.
Very nice.
All right. I double checked.
Okay.
You can only cast spells underwater if you have underwater breathing, which we do.
Cool.
So we're good.
Okay.
And you're in my mouth.
Yeah. I was just double checking.
Oh yeah. And I do still have my weapon of warning attuned. So anything that comes within 30 feet, I cannot be
Beautiful.
surprised.
All right. Let's get to exploring.
All right. So, do I have echolocation? Can I try that?
Yeah.
Yeah, 120 feet.
How does that work?
Senses, blindsight, 120 feet. So yeah, are you just gonna swim around and
I'm probably gonna go
try to find this
Probably
thing?
gonna go for the center first.
Sure.
Crater impact and all that.
Sure. So you start going towards the center, and make perception check.
All right.
Mithrian senses you trying to find things and gives you a guidance.
Thank you. And the thing that Tariq, or no, was it Mithrian? Is that also a D4, or do I roll that?
No, that's for attacks and saves
Well-
and stuff.
What's the roll for that again? Okay. So 15.
Okay. You don't find it. Roll again, as you're just kind of cruising around.
I'm just going to keep on guidancing you.
Fantastic. Thank you. I think there's anything I can do to bolster myself. Alright. So it's perception. Yeah, that one. I'm not gonna roll against on that one. That was bad. But you've also got a 4. 7.
You feel a whoosh, like of water, like whoosh by your body, but you don't pick up anything else other than that. Roll again.
Alright. 4. 16.
We tied. Let me think about this.
I think technically you should be adding 1 because you should be using the whale's perception, which is +3, not +2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 17.
17. Okay. Roll again.
Yeah. All right, so that's +3. Do you have the whale stats on standby that you can send me in DM?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah.
Okay. 1 second here. So he's gonna have a surprise attack on you.
Cannot due to my sword that I'm attuned to.
Oh shit. Okay. Nice. So then we roll initiative, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you feel the force of. What's this? Yeah. Let's just roll initiative. You can just roll for the killer whale for now.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna probably go first. So. Okay.
No. Okay.
You did two D20?
I have advantage.
Why does it say 2
Because I have
D20?
advantage.
Oh, it just didn't show both rolls. Okay.
Yeah. Did the super thing. It was weird.
That's weird. Yeah, it's just weird though. Okay, so what do you want to do? You actually like realize you're right behind him?
Oh. Well, what attacks do I get? Can't bite because I have people in my
Yeah.
mouth.
I would just dash.
Yeah, I'll dash and then
Just keep looking. See,
Yeah.
Do you?
maybe
do
maybe
a
close to
hard.
shore.
Can I tell how
Looking-
far I am?
You're looking at his tail right now.
Yeah.
You're about 20 feet away from his tail.
Oh,
To,
nice.
to clarify, we're not looking for him. We're looking for the treasure.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay,
I know,
okay.
yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Kane, do you communicate that you're in danger?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll communicate that I'm right behind him, that I see him, the creature.
The Mithrian casts Sanctuary.
I should have been rolling these perception checks with advantage.
Too late now. You're in the shit.
Oops. So I have Sanctuary. I'm going to dash and like take a hard right turn and go look somewhere else.
Okay. Roll another d20. Did you hear that?
So these. No.
I didn't.
I didn't hear a thing.
I was like, roll a d20.
Oh yeah.
So 1, so 17, and then guidance. 19.
Okay, roll another d20.
You have 17. It says 18.
Huh? What did it?
It says 18 on here.
Oh, okay. So the perception check plus that's
It should be 21.
21. Okay, it told me 16 on D&D Beyond, but if it's
I don't think it's adding your stuff
okay,
because you got your shit.
so then 21 was the previous one. Still roll
Keep
again.
rolling.
All right.
Yep. You're like swimming on the bottom of the lake right here, like trying to frantically trying to find this thing before you come across his path again. Okay, roll again.
15 plus 4, 19.
Going.
Ooh.
Ooh, a 3, but I rolled a 1.
Why did
Oh shit.
hold on, roll. So 21, 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're mapping out
23.
with your echolocation. You map out what seems to be like a sunken ship.
Ooh.
Guys, I found a sunken ship.
You guys.
I'm assuming you've been so frantic that I'm assuming as soon as you find it, you fucking beeline it straight to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hop out and try and get it.
Yeah, you're kind of you're here like kind of like just like right here above it, and you open your mouth, and then immediately like just bang bang. This is all happening real quick. Blair, all you guys all swimming out of his mouth now.
Or is it just Blair?
I could swim out for now. Right? Just try and find it.
Yeah.
And then we can swim off to.
Yeah. Yeah.
One problem as you picked up the blip on your echolocation and you started to swim down, you were noticing as a killer whale, it was quite thick and sticky. Like, and the deeper you got, the more this tar had settled towards the bottom, to the point where you're like in this really viscous liquid, and you were quite slow. So when you open your mouth, all this like thick, viscous, tarry water like begins to enter your mouth. The boys try to swim out, and they're really slowly trying to pull themselves through this sludge. So your swim speed is only like 5 to 10 feet right now, depending on what. If you have a strong swim speed, it's going to be fast. It'll be 10 feet. If you have a
I can
weak swim
also
speed, 5.
burrow. Can I burrow through this sludge?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's what I'll do. Instead
Okay.
of swimming like a fool, I'm gonna burrow into the muck and the mire.
What's your burrowing speed?
It's 35 feet.
So you can have the faster swim speed.
All right.
So there's a 5 swim speed and a 10. Does anybody have like a strong swim speed? They can have the faster one. If you don't, just a normal swim speed, you're gonna be 5 feet of movement here.
Only Blair is swimming.
Yeah, only Blair's leaving.
Yeah. I'll just go out.
Oh.
And I'll try to find this
Okay.
thing, and then when I grab it, I can teleport out.
Okay.
Try and hide from this thing and let the others draw it off.
Okay. And then the whale's just hovering in the same spot.
Now it's booking it, right?
I'll stay around,
He's-
but
I would
not,
just
like,
book it.
right.
Try to draw the.
Just book it. All right.
Yeah, fucking just book it. Try to draw
Put yourselves on the map. Look at the bottom. The bottom of that little rectangle is the
ship.
sunken ship.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Whale me. Say I'm about right there. I'll start swimming this way.
Blair's gonna stealth his way into the mud and try and hide. while they scurry off.
The big, powerful whale can have a 15 movement speed in this area,
All right.
as well as you assume the water creature can power his way through this a little better too. Okay, Blair. So you're looking at the surface of this. You have blind sight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and is this like an echolocation kind of a deal?
I don't know.
Like a bat.
It's why is it? It's because of a magic item I have.
Okay.
I don't. It doesn't say exactly why.
What's the range on it?
This is only 15 feet, so I got to be moving around to find stuff.
Sure. So you're like examining the top of the ship. Make a perception check.
Alrighty. 29. Crit.
Nice.
Okay. Up by the
Fuck yeah.
the captain's where he steers like the boat.
Mhm.
You see a dead body there.
Beautiful. What you got on you?
Do you want to
Yeah,
move your way over to the dead body?
sure. I'll check it out.
I'm just. I was supposed to say like leaving, and Blair's doing this. I'm just like also shouting whale noises.
Yeah, I'm gonna be super stealthy too while I do this, so that this creature doesn't notice me.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Hello? Oh, yes, hello. Actually, I'm busy right now. Can you add my WeChat and I will talk to you in an hour and 45 minutes? Is that okay? Okay, you can add my WeChat. It's the same number. Thank you. Bye. Sorry. Okay. So what are you doing, Casey? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out, but I'm being very stealthy about this because we got like 8 hours underwater breathing, and I'm not stressed about finding this thing right away.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna use my Rosary of Inspiration to re-roll that,
Ooh.
and that is my use of it, and it's still not good. I mean, 15's still pretty
Okay.
good, but it's not in that one.
Okay.
The Rosary doesn't come back, right? That's just one use of inspiration.
Right.
Okay. It would have been really annoying to find out we had it once a day and I haven't been using it. All right.
Okay, so you go over, roll an investigation check.
Investigation. 13.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Easy peasy.
What did you get? A 13?
13.
You're checking out the body. You find a ring on like a skeletal finger.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll crack off the finger and tuck it in my pack without touching the finger.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll keep moving. I'll move down, see if I can go below decks or find, other stuff on this ship.
Okay. So moving below deck. Okay. Roll another perception check. There's like you're
Oh
down
my
here
God.
below deck. You can see like a middle area, which is like it's got like a table and looks like and like some old broken tipped over chairs and like just basically rubble at this point.
All right. I got a 12.
To the right is what looks like a storage area, as there's all these old rotted barrels.
Mm.
And then to the left is a what looks like was sleeping quarters.
All right. Let's
Um,
dig through those barrels first, right?
Right where you're standing, you kind of 1 second. On the wall, kind of like bolted to the walls, like clasped. Class hard word to say. Clasped onto the wall is a bow.
Ooh. All right. I'll snag that too.
It looks like it's in perfect, like it's even glimmering there. Like it's almost like giving off a diffused light in the brackish water.
Beautiful. Finally, Blair's got a bow. Yeah, he'll snag the bow. Careful to like strap it onto his pack without fiddling with it before someone
Okay.
can make some checks on these items.
Now, do you want to go to the storage area or the sleeping quarters?
Let's go to the storage area first.
Okay. You feel a whoosh of water kind of rock the boat a little bit.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm being quiet. I'll just keep moving. Just try and, not make a sound.
Okay. Make a perception check.
24.
Okay. I'm sorry. You're in the bedding area.
The storage area.
In one of the barrels, you kind of take off some of the barrels, and you see a lot of like old armor. But one of them contains armor. 1 second. One of the armor looks good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's yeah. You can tell it's like magic because it's not rusted and shit.
Right.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pack that up too.
Okay.
And then move on to the
continuing to the last sleeping quarters.
Mm-hmm.
You feel another whoosh of the boat kind of shift its. Yeah. Make another perception check.
All right. Another 29.
Oh. There's a mountain of just like blankets and mattresses and springs and you're just kind of rifling through the rubble here, and eventually you find like a sword case. So like someone had put this in a very nice case to keep care for their sword.
Beautiful.
And do you want to open the case, or do you want?
No, I'll just grab the case for now. I'll deal with all this business out when I'm not in muck, 200 feet underwater.
Sure. That's very un-Blair-like. I feel like Blair would be like, "Oh, well, take a look at this. They can wait." Yeah. Put it down your pants and like kind of. Oh, all I found was this armor, guys.
Yeah, I got nothing. Crazy.
Okay. On your way out, I'm guessing you're just going straight back to the place now?
How deep am
I? You are. Let me check. 120 feet underwater.
Okay. And how far away from the shore is this ship?
This is like the center of the lake.
All right. Well, then I will just I'm just gonna dimension door myself 500 feet closer to the shore, on top of the water. So I just
But
bang
don't
it.
you need to see?
No, you don't have to see with dimension door.
You just think of a place
just-
that's like
yeah, yeah.
unoccupied.
You could like describe a place, and you just
Oh,
pop there
nice.
if it's within 500 feet. So I just
Okay. Oh, sick.
pop out of this boat on top of the water, like, huh, all right. Starts.
You're like sitting there eating like chips like
Yeah.
on the beach of the lake while they're like making their way back from this.
I'm not sure how to tell these guys that I got the stuff.
They're like waiting for you right now.
Oh, we were leaving while he was.
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that.
I assume you guys were.
I thought you were just hanging out in the area.
Oh, we
No, I
were-
told him to
Yeah,
run off.
it's like
Oh,
we were
okay.
kind
So
of lingering, just trying to see if we can. Almost,
Okay.
you're gonna come get me, and then we took off.
We're gonna make about 6 perception checks here to see if you guys find each other on your way out.
All right.
So let's see who sees who first, if we see each other at all.
All right.
Go ahead and make one.
Me or Blair, or both.
Oh, us or you and the monster?
Whale.
Whale.
Whale and monster.
Oh, I see.
So that's +3.
Okay, you see him.
Oh, okay.
You're like on his tail again.
Oh, we see the monster.
Yeah,
I see the monster again.
he's about 30 feet in front of you.
I cast Sanctuary again.
I will dash straight up.
Up. Okay. Roll again.
So 16 +4.
Okay, roll again.
21.
This isn't concentration, right? Is it?
Ooh, 7.
Roll
It's
again.
in concentration.
+2. That's yeah. Yeah, that was 10. So then
I want to start a fire on the beach,
Mm.
like a signal fire, not just like a well,
Uh,
also like a bonfire, just hanging out until you guys get back. Because if I do dancing lights, you guys will all
so 23.
just be floating in water.
25.
You run into him again. He's just below you, about 40 feet below you.
Chasing me as I'm going straight up? Or
No, he doesn't
He's
seem to be
just-
chasing you. He's looking for you. Like maybe he smells you or something, but like he doesn't see you.
no?
He's like going the opposite direction actually right now.
I'm also going to be blasting message into the water to try and catch one of them. So when they're within like 120 feet, one of them should snag it.
So 17.
Okay, 2 more. Okay, you're fine. He doesn't run into you, and
Oh, okay.
you eventually kind of beach yourself and see Casey there. What is Casey? I'm sorry, Blair. What is Blair doing there on the beach when they arrive?
He's just sitting by a nice warm fire with all the treasure laid out and just smoking a big fat cigar.
I have a big fat cigar. I got it from Beijing. I've been dying to smoke it.
Yeah. You've never seen Blair smoke a cigar before, but he's there. He's got some frogs that you don't know where he got them from on a spit over the fire with the cigar in his mouth sitting on like a folding chair. See you guys made it back in one piece. I'll drop the concentration on the whale. I found a couple things you guys might want to take a look at. If any of you can do some identifying spells, that'd be good, because I don't trust any magic items. in this cursed water. But, we'll see.
Did Casey clean himself off, or is he just chilling there covered in black tar, sticking with black tar?
It's fine. He figures someone will do some magic on him eventually. If not, he'll just roll around in the sand and try and get it off.
Oh yeah, tarred and feathered now.
Sand creature.
No, it's just me.
Yeah, it doesn't
See
even
defeat.
look like Blair. You're like, it's a fucking monster.
Just with a cigar right next to Tar. I'm like, hey, it's fine.
Does Nokri have to do anything to get out of this state?
I drop it when you guys emerge. So
Okay, cool.
you just pop back into a normal creature, not a whale.
So, identifying this
With
stuff,
everyone in my mouth.
You
you have.
explode.
You guys might want to bring up open your browser or something. You got the Flame Tongue sword.
Ooh, nice.
Got the armor of safeguarding, and we're spelling that the American way. America, fuck yeah! Glimmering. You have the glimmering moonbow,
Ooh.
and this ring. It's a ring wall. This one, the ring wall, you won't find. It's the little homebrew I put together, and it contains 3 spells, which refill at dawn, and the 3 spells it contains are Firewall, Wall of Sand, and Wind Wall.
Ooh, I like that.
Very nice.
So you guys got a bunch of good stuff here.
All right. So I'll just take all this stuff if you guys don't mind. I don't think I can cast spells in this armor, but it looks cool. So
While you're shooting a bow and wielding a sword.
yeah, of course, dual wield that shit. The unstoppable Blair Derry.
You just need to polymorph yourself into something that has 4 arms.
That's right.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. I'll just become a giant cockroach.
Is it a regular sword or is it like a great sword?
Flame Tongue, does the description
It's
say?
any sword.
Yeah.
I was thinking
The
like an epic great sword, so.
Okay, great sword.
Cool.
Yeah, the flame tongues, they typically can be most weapons.
All right. All right, who wants what?
I don't know.
But if no one minds, I think the bow would be a fitting complement to my skills.
Fine, if you really want it. I won't take it from you. Yeah, you take the bow, obviously.
Kind of armor. Look at it.
Yeah, neither of my guys can use the armor. I could use the ring if you guys want. It's up to y'all. If someone else wants it.
What kind of armor is it? I got 4 options: chainmail, plate, ring mail, and splint.
Armor of safeguarding is heavy. That's
Yeah, but like what kind? Because it determines the
I don't know. It
armor class.
doesn't say.
Oh, gracious DM.
What's the question? I'm sorry.
What type of heavy armor is the armor of safeguarding? It just depends what kind of armor rating you get.
Let
Probably
me send you a DM to
full plate.
someone.
Definitely full plate.
Probably full. It's got to be full plate, right?
Gotta be full plate.
Gotta be.
Beautiful. Yeah,
All right.
full plate. And who uses a great sword?
Yeah. What's your other guy's name?
Ivar.
no.
Ivar, you.
No, Ivar is no armor. Tariq.
Correct.
Is he wear armor?
He does. He's wearing. I am wearing armor. As a matter of fact, it's probably the nicest armor you ever set your eyes on. It's a mithril
So you
plate.
Oh. So you don't want this armor of safeguarding.
I haven't looked at it yet. So.
Oh, it has a rune.
Ooh.
Ooh, engraved with a shield rune. Cast the Beacon of Hope spell.
So the idea was, guys, for the armor and like it was. All right, so that I didn't realize that the armor was like had to be a specific kind. I was thinking that armor would be something that for Casey.
Oh, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Blair.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Sweet.
I mean, if you allow him to wear heavy armor and cast spells.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
you can choose what kind. If you want to wear plate armor, Casey, you can. But
Oh.
I was thinking like leather armor or something for you, because if you look at what it does too, it boosts like your health a little bit.
Oh, that would be excellent. Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'll swap it for my studded leather.
Cool. And I'll just take the flame tongue.
Hit points. All right, then someone else take the wall ring. Who wants to cast spells? All the wall spells are concentration. So Blair has a lot of concentration spells already. Ivar obviously doesn't need concentration spells because then he can't rage. So if anyone's got like space for concentration shit.
Nokri could. I mean, I just don't feel like I'm taking too much.
Mithrian hunter's marks. So that's his concentration.
This concentration. Nope. Nokri doesn't have concentration, but is up in the front. Seiza, when using his rifle, isn't using concentration, but he also rages. So, you know, we'll give it to Nokri, and we'll see what happens.
We.
That's
Yeah.
what I meant.
Yeah, if it drops, it drops.
Yeah. Reset at dawn.
Beautiful. God damn. I just got like so many more hit points. I'm beefy now. I'm gonna get in there and fight.
How many charges did you say the ring had?
Once a day of each.
Okay, so
Right.
Casey, you've fallen right into the DM's trap.
Oh no.
He lured you with more hit points into melee.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess Blair will take the flame tongue.
Hold on.
Flame frog spear.
The flaming
can't.
frog spear.
Genuinely would have a -1 attacking with it.
Oh, I was at.
Beacon of.
Okay.
Oh, this is sick. Yeah, I went from 68 to 88. So like, what is that? Like a third more hit points. Someone good at math can tell, but it's a good chunk.
You got a lot more.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So, standing on the shore here, kind of sharpening your blades, sheathing your weapons, dusting yourselves off. What do you want to do now? Da 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 da.
And no one died.
Not yet. All right, we got this shit. I say we keep on moving, right? I'm only down a few spells, a couple bardic. Because I did use my bardic for my thing, but they both sucked, so I wasn't going to use them. It was like melee attack abilities. I'm like, I'm not using these against this creature.
Shall we go south?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Yeah, works for me. Yeah, head south.
Yeah.
We go south.
Sorry, you stupid beast. You could have had one of us, but you had to be selfish and greedy.
I mean, we did shoot at it.
Yeah, but I was talking to it, and it wouldn't even like trade one of us for all the magic items.
I wonder what sword it was holding in its mouth.
Well, we can go back and look for it. I mean, we had a pretty good plan there. Just be a whale.
Yeah.
Walking through this forest, this mushroom forest, you catch a glimpse of this centaur just like kind of peek at you and then dart away.
Oi, where are you going?
Yes. Just
Follow that centaur.
Come back here. We're here to free your lands. Come and speak with us.
You can see him like in the distance, kind of curiously, like. Then another one joins him.
I waved to him. I'll speak in Sylvan in case they can only understand that. Greetings, friends. It's I, the great and benevolent Blair Derry, here to rescue you from these accursed lands. Be not afraid.
I speak so.
Really skittish. They just as soon as you start speaking, they dash off.
All right, fine, coward. Fucking centaurs.
I think we should follow them because they will have informations.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you're the tracking guy.
That is what they call me, the tracking guy.
You're the tracking guy. I'm the guy who yells at strangers. We all got our parts to play in saving the world.
I do the tracking.
All right, get to it. I push you. Come on there. Yeah, we'll follow these centaurs.
Okay, make a survival check. So you can track them.
I'll help him and give him guidance.
Okay. These centaurs, they have strange feats. It's very difficult. Use
Huh.
an 8. 20.
You're not even able to pick up their tracks at all. There's like this thin standing water that just kind of like layers this part of the forest that
Guys, it's
can't
not
seem
me.
to find their tracks.
Look at the ground. It's impossible. No one could track these things.
If you wouldn't mind me trying, I have been a tracker from time to time, giving assistance. If you
You can give it a shot, but you know what I'm saying, it's very difficult.
So you had a friend, Noki had a friend back in the day who was a centaur. And what is Casey again? Casey is a
Satyr.
Satyr is different, huh? But you have hooves though, don't you?
I got hooves. That's right.
shit, 1 second. You had a friend back in the day who was a centaur, acquaintance, but he would always like rub his eye, like his eye juices on little sticks and stuff. Like it was their way of like marking their territory, and like they'd get their eye gunk and they just rub it on his stuff, and like that's how they marked their territory. And so you're going through this little thin standing water, and you're looking for the traces of the eye gunk and little broken sticks and scratched antlers stuff, and you're able to like track them this way. Eventually, the thin standing water is gone, and you can pick up their hoof marks.
See, you just gotta look for the eye gunk.
Oh.
Any
No,
self-respecting
thanks.
tracker knows this.
Eye gunk.
This way.
This is a real thing, by the way. I saw it on Discovery Channel.
About centaurs?
Yeah, exactly. You eventually see them again, and they're very skittish but curious.
Hey, do you guys understand me? I'll say in common, and if they don't respond, I'll say it again in Sylvan.
So Sylvan is okay.
That's Fey creatures.
Right. They don't reply.
Hmm. Is there a reason you guys aren't? Oh, sorry.
In Elvish, I say, "Hi there."
Their ears kind of like perk up.
Elvish, they speak Elvish.
Elvish, all right. I'll say in Elvish. Why do you guys speak Elvish? You're not elves. Jeez.
They reply to. Oh, you say that in what language?
Elvish. I know Sylvan and Elvish.
Okay, so they reply in Elvish. We were once elves.
Oh.
What are you?
I'm I'm a satyr. I was always I am rude. It's just part of the charm. I'm a satyr. I was always this way. I assumed you guys were too. And I show them my hooves.
And your
So
eye gunk.
I'm in my eye gunk, of course. I thought we were all fellow undulateer.
Do you have black heart? Says the male.
Technically, yeah, but not in the way you're thinking. I don't think.
That's okay.
I don't come from these lands. I come from lands far away.
Land down under.
I come from a land down under.
I don't know if you speak truth.
I do.
Why are you on these black lands?
Well, because the guy here is cursing all the world now. We didn't know about the curses until fairly recently from where we come from. We were kind of separated from all this, and then once we started exploring, we found out how bad it's been out here. So we finally made it here to fix it. We fixed like a dozen other islands already. We're like super cool, powerful guys, so and ladies.
Lady.
We just evaded the giant sea beast in the water.
Make a persuasion check just to
The guy was
kind
rude.
of persuade him that you're speaking truth to him.
Yeah. A 20.
His like kind of once edgy body language is starting to relax a little bit. And
All right. You want to puff on my cigar?
what is cigar?
Ah, it's good for you. 4 out of 5 doctors recommend them. You just you light it and you just puff puff. Don't inhale though.
Are you gonna approach him?
Yeah, I'll start approaching him to offer him a cigar that I now have
Why
canonically.
does he have the cigar out? What are they saying?
He's offering a smoke.
Here.
This is a customary faith thing, perhaps. What?
He rolled a crit fail. He's like,
Oh, jeez! I told you not to inhale.
Oh
like
boy.
thinks you're trying to like poison him, and he
I-
runs
I-
off.
I take
and
it
then the wife like follows with him.
As soon as when he starts coughing, I put the cigar back in my mouth, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" I'll like message to him, be like, "Look, we're just gonna follow you because we're trying to fix this island. If you keep running, you're just gonna prolong all this. It's gonna be a pain in the ass."
Persuasive or intimidative?
Intimidative.
I don't know. Like I feel like they're really sketchy. It's fucking everything here is bad, and they just like he just gave him something that like was really bad to him. He feels. So I
It's
think
a
that might.
cigar. He's
I
fine.
think they might be gone.
All right. I'm
Sorry.
gonna dimension door as they're running away onto his back.
Okay.
I'll grab. I'll just grab Ivar because he's
Roll an
also
Arcana
me.
check. See how accurate you can,
Sure.
and an acrobatics.
Acrobatics is 16. Arcana's 20.
Nice.
So we fucking pop onto this guy's back. Me and Ivar. Bam.
Oh, you and Ivar.
Yeah. I grabbed Ivar.
Okay, roll one for Ivar too.
All right.
Acrobatics.
18 for Ivar.
So you guys are both on the back of this fucking thing, and he just starts bucking like crazy to get you guys off. You guys are trying to hang on. You got him by the antlers here. Roll a athletics check.
I'm gonna have Ivar go into a rage so he grows in size and just try to pin him down. So he is now large.
The wife has
We're running towards
bolted
the.
away. She doesn't even realize her husband is, or whoever he is,
That's
is being.
fine.
Yeah.
We're not chasing these fucks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Roll
Ivar grows to
at
large.
grappling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he'll do 17 for Ivar.
All right, so like Ivar's like grabbed his two hooves and is like taking a rope and like binding, and now
Yeah.
he's doing one of these numbers, you know, like
Mhm.
bound hands and feet right now.
Little goat said, "Stay still."
In Elvish, he says the equivalent of "what the fuck."
Does Ivar speak Elvish? No, Ivar does not. He speaks it in. I was gonna say infernal, but that might fucking scare him. He'll just say it in giant. Maybe he'll know that. Yeah. I said don't run. We're not chasing you, all right? We just went through shit to get all this stuff from the bottom of the lake. We saved those elf ladies from the pits of tar, all right? We're not running around and following you all around this island, all right? If we wanted to kill you, it'd be easy. We don't, nor do we plan to. You gonna be calm now if if my friend unties you? Because if you run away, it's just gonna piss him off, and I don't know if I can keep him under control if you piss him off.
Okay, just don't hurt me.
We weren't trying to. We were trying to talk to you, you fucking chicken. All right. I'll like slowly untie him just so everyone else can catch up before he's fully untied.
Okay.
All right. What's your name, by the way? Why don't we start with that? We'll exchange some pleasantries.
Antin.
Anton. Great.
Antin.
Good. I'm Blair, and this is my crew. Blair's buds.
Sorry, one second.
Is that the name we chose? Okay.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we can kind of change it every time, I guess.
Greetings, Anton. I am Mithrian. It's very nice to meet you. Condolences on your shape change.
Yes.
He's my second in command.
What do you want with me? What are you going to do to me?
I'll set you free, obviously, right? And I look at Blair.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. I was
Okay,
just
yeah.
slowly untying them, so by the time I finished untying them, everyone else was here, so that they could get a word in if he tries to skedaddle.
We are here to defeat the dark god creature who has done all these things, these terrible things to everyone. And if you have any information that would be useful to that end, we would be very appreciative of it.
Yeah, if you're not him, then you have nothing to fear from us. Which I assume you're not.
I am not.
Good. Then we're friends.
He's shirtless here. You've noticing he's wearing like these really nice bracers on his wrists.
Mm-hmm.
This is very nice gear that you have. Are you a smith of some sort?
No. We barely get by these days. In fact, if you have any food or water, it'd be greatly appreciated. As he says that, you do realize he's quite thin and malnourished.
Surprised you didn't break him. You teleported.
I cast.
Yeah, I
Good
shattered
berry.
his legs. Ooh.
Here's some berries for you. They do not look like much, but they are magical sustenance for you and all of your companions.
He
How's it?
looks at them and he smells them. Then he looks at Blair.
I take one and I just eat it. Just pop it in
He
my mouth.
watches. He sits there and watches you very closely as you eat it.
And then I lift up my tongue and show him that I'm not hiding it like a pill.
He like eats just a nibble of one and then like kind of puts the rest in like his pocket.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. Unusually to cook. I show him some frog's legs that I mostly finished. But Mithrian's got the good stuff to keep you going. So yeah,
Okay.
we're looking for the wizard or whoever kind of holds sway over this island with his dark magics. So if you have any information on that, we'd be super grateful and probably break this curse for you. If that's something you wanted, I don't know. You might like being half horse.
I only know that he has an army,
Hey.
several armies, in fact.
Hmm.
I can understand.
Where are these armies? Are these armies camped outside a castle, or are they patrolling? Are they out on different islands scouting and taking over?
We have seen soldiers training at the cathedral on that island that's in the lake.
And do you think this is where the main guy is sitting in? Somewhere up in that cathedral?
I have no idea,
Any other
but
points?
we have had
Yeah.
scouts that it seems to be there are some sort of monks or cultists, I'm not sure, but they are training soldiers there on the island. Camps.
Any other points of interest on this island that might house this guy?
There's nothing on this island. There's little remains of our civilization.
All right, so cathedral's probably the place, unless he's underground somewhere. No chance there's like a big underground castle, is there?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, good. Cool. All right, then.
Mithrian pulls up his sleeves and shows his fancy bracers of archers. Says, "Do you see these? I got them on the mainland.
Okay,
Not
one
unlike
second.
yours.
Oh, it's bracers?
Yeah.
Which bracers are these you're showing him? Are
I
they
have bracers of archery. They're magic,
okay?
and I'm casually holding the new moon bow also in that hand. I'm not showing him the moon bow. I'm just showing him the bracers.
He looks at your braces and he looks at his. His are much superior craftsmanship than yours.
Hmm.
In fact, you might even say they exhibit superb craftsmanship.
I would say this. These bracers exhibit superb craftsmanship, is what I tell him.
Thank you. I found them.
Does everyone in your family who's been cursed have these bracers on?
It's not everybody in my family. It's only me and my wife, but she has her own lovely garments.
Great.
However, neither one of us are able to remove them. We fear that they may be cursed.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Yes.
They're definitely cursed.
I just don't think it's any of your business, really.
I just like pull out my frog spear and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kill this guy. All right, well then keep him on. I was gonna take the curse off him, but you can hang on to him. All right, Blair's buds, let's
can
go.
take the curse off. Wait. You.
I start walking away because I cannot do that.
Wait, did you say you could take the curse off?
All right.
Excuse me, sir. Wait.
Tally-ho!
You said you could take the cut.
Both of my characters are just like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand a word that these guys are saying.
I have no idea. Anything else, Mithrid? You seem to be talking to them too. You might have a more level head.
I was just telling him that very fine craftsmanship of his bracers, that's all. And, Blair told him that he can remove the curse. So I don't know what he's thinking.
There's a curse.
Cool.
Oh yeah, the man assumes that they are cursed, and Blair is also certain of it.
Well, Caesar just kind of pipes. Well, I can be for sure if we have a curse or not. I can check. With my identifier? If
Yes, that'd be excellent.
Oh, you
Please,
understand.
please.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So he just kind of goes there and takes a minute and virtually casts identify.
These are similar to. They're cursed. They're cursed items from. Yeah.
Oh. Told you guys.
Does anybody have a remove curse? Or the ability to remove curses?
Remove curse, I don't think actually gets rid of curses on items, anyways.
I thought it did. Or it got rid of the curse that's attached to the person, so they could then remove it.
It's more for like if a person gets cursed. It says specifically like if an item is cursed, it does not remove the curse.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It doesn't remove the curse from the item. It just removes the curse on the person, so they can then remove the item. I think.
Maybe. I mean, I don't have it anyway.
Oh well.
Yeah. These centaurs have annoyed Blair enough, but he also knows they're gonna remove the curse anyway when they kill this guy.
Mr. Paladin.
Yes. Wait, I think Paladin. Sorry.
What you need me for?
Oh yeah.
What you need me for?
Can you remove curses at all?
Afraid not, partner.
Yeah, remove curse would let them take it off.
Okay. Would or wouldn't?
It would, yeah, you're
would.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. I just closed it. Get it?
I'm not high enough level to know remove curse.
Nope. I'm not one of those things.
A wizard? Well.
And did you say that you have scouts that have noted these places of interest, or did you say that the enemy has scouts that are patrolling?
We have scouts that have scouted out this army, and yes.
Would it be possible for us to speak with your friends so we can perhaps strategize?
Sorry, I cannot take outsiders to our hideout, but I can answer any questions for you, perhaps.
You had pointed out some interesting places for us to visit, no doubt.
Do you plan to go there?
If
Be
It
very
is-
dangerous.
it means to kill the
Yes.
thing, then yes.
Yes, we are tasked to do this by our conscience. We must end this foe. And obviously, if you can tell us more about the dangers we would face, that would help us succeed. This would be in your interest as well.
Roll a persuasion check, please.
No, Chris, just you mispronounced contract.
Should he get advantage because Blair's not there anymore?
Sure.
Yeah. That's how he gave the help action. His Mithrian's way more level-headed.
Yeah. Yeah.
There, with advantage, 19.
Listen, it's going to be very dangerous. You're going to need precision. Listen. And he starts to take a stick in the dirt and he draws out a map of like what it looks like there. And so the map, I'll just describe it to you. It's pretty simple. It's just a cathedral with a front entrance. And there are camps that surround the entire cathedral where monks or cultists or something like this are training every day, and they sleep in the tents. And he says, he goes on to tell you their exact routine, because they're monks, so they have a very precise routine that they do the same thing every single day without falter. And he says they wake up at 6 a.m. You guys might want to write this down. I can write it down for you, actually, if you want. I can just copy and paste this.
Thank you.
Yeah. They wake up at 6 a.m. They eat breakfast at 7, lunch at noon, dinner at 6. They train. They do like martial arts training at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Trainings twice a day. Meditation at 4 p.m. And they get kicked in the balls at 5 p.m.
It sounds like the perfect time to attack.
Well, when did you get here?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Blair's just blowing smoke rings.
Tell me more about this kicking in the balls.
Yes, it's quite peculiar. They just stand there and see how many times they can get kicked in the balls. Usually it's usually anywhere between 50 and 100. The highest soldiers, if they can reach 100, they pass one of their tests.
If you were
So do we do it after the ball kicking, so they're all worn out?
if you were planning an assault, would you think that after that is the ideal time, or more when they are sleeping?
I have no idea.
Either when they're hyper alert, getting kicked in the balls, or when they're asleep.
Well, when they get kicked in the balls, they're taking.
Yeah, yeah. They might be
So-
close to getting downed.
They'll be weaker than, yeah. When they're doing the kicking of the balls, are they all like very clustered? Is it like a group thing, or do they all like stand in a
I
line?
translate.
Yeah, they stand, they like all lined up, and they just, get kicked in the balls by their instructors.
Are there any points when they're like clustered?
You got Wall of Fire now.
Oh,
Wall of Fire is the perfect spell to use.
Wall of Fire could just
Yeah,
nullify
when
the
they're in a
cluster.
line.
Ooh,
I mean,
That's a good-
he says there's like 1,000 of them.
So we don't
yeah.
want to do that. So you
Don't
can
wanna-
wall of sand in front of the door when we inevitably sneak in.
Yeah, yeah. Or wall of fire. Or wind wall.
One of them. You got walls to play with, baby.
Anton, thank you. This is very helpful information and surely will lead to our eventual success.
One more thing.
Mhm.
They train with these very peculiar daggers.
Tacos?
Oh,
And he goes on to describe them as the daggers you guys have faced before.
All right, let's not get it, eh?
I describe the daggers to Nokri and the other folks as these daggers. They magically remove limbs from your body, and the magic cannot regrow them. It is a terrible thing.
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad.
Yeah.
My whole thing is having arms, so that would suck.
Indeed.
Kind of my deal.
Yeah. Same. That's not good.
Let's not get hit with them then. Seems like the
Yeah.
best idea.
Like, do they need to cut you? Or can they just do it?
If they touch you, it is a chance that you take.
All right. Quick and quiet
Well,
then.
Was Kane, were you here when we faced these guys, these weapons in the past?
No.
Hmm.
You make a save, basically, and if you fail the save, I roll a dice, and you lose whatever limb that
Oh,
dice.
fun.
Extremity, actually. Could be an eye, a nose.
What kind of
a
save was
hand,
it?
An arm, an ear, foot. I think it's a con save.
Con save? All right. I'll see if I can figure out how to deal with that. I don't think I can.
You just make a miss or re-roll or something.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to head over to this island, or do you want to go somewhere else?
I say we head to the island. Well, we head to the shore by the island, and we'll set up camp somewhere a little bit farther away, so we can rest and plan
Oh,
and,
Sure.
and scout
So-
ourselves.
Mithrian, ask him if there's mountains. If there's like a higher spot.
Antin, is there a vantage point that we can see and look down upon this island?
Yes, that's I can kind of direct you how to get there, but be careful. You need to sneak past these massive Komodo dragons.
Komodo
Dragons, you say?
How many of them?
There's like a not a herd, but whatever you would call several families of Komodo dragons.
Okay, so
that
something you
It's,
wouldn't
it's their
want
hunting grounds, yeah.
to.
I hear allies.
The Komodo dragons? Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Are they your favorite friend?
Perhaps I can polymorph into one of them and, become family, friends, even.
Are you guys saying this in front of the centaur guy?
Probably in common.
He's saying like
It's like
in common. Okay.
I would assume. Otherwise,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Tell us more about these kimono dragons.
He's saying that they seem to be like trained by the dark army to like kind of patrol,
They're beings of
kind of
pure
like guard
malice.
dogs. They're big guard dogs, basically.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
All right. Hey, can anyone else here fly? Or is it just a polymorph?
I'm pretty sure it's just polymorph.
Damn. Ooh.
Yeah, I think it's just the polymorph.
Because, I could turn. So, yeah. Well, we'll figure that out. I think we know. I can carry some of us.
Well, if you're any other questions for him, we can fast forward to crossing the lake and getting into the island.
I don't
Yeah.
think we want to do that. I don't think we want to
Yeah.
get to the island. I think
We
we
want
want
to
to
rest and
Okay.
scout.
see the island.
So you tell me what you guys want to do then.
I think we're going
Approach
up the
the
mountain
water.
pass. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Is there
So
a
yeah.
split somewhere that we'll
Like
approach
go to
the
the
split to scout?
go to the shore here.
Yeah.
wherever it was elevated.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and you're standing here at the shore and you're looking at the island and the cathedral and make perception checks.
Ooh, baby.
Start with that, right?
Can I
Guidance.
use advantage because I'm
Mithrians
looking through
do.
my scope?
21 perception for your boy Blair.
30. Mithrian.
Is that something that's allowed?
Sure, I don't
know if we've.
Yeah, I just don't know what to say about that because like I'll say yeah. I guess I'll say yeah. You have a scope.
Okay.
It's a Deadeye scope.
Boom, boom.
So
Does it keep
yeah, you
popping
can
up?
see like a here. Let me bring up a picture for you actually.
And that part of the map is still blacked out too for us.
Is it?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. Wow, I really can't tell just because the map is so gray.
Okay,
Beautiful.
so 15 plus 8, 23. Ignore the 26. Oh my god, there's a ball kicking time.
Oh, I had pictures. Did I delete them? What happened to my pictures? Well, yeah, there's some Komodo dragons there, family of Komodo dragons that are like kind of beached. Yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
From where
Several families.
we're scouting, does it look like we could camp on the island and still be far enough away from the cathedral?
They would probably have scouts, or at least like a patrol,
We
which
got.
is probably the Komodo dragons.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, Blair.
Even with Mithrian's 30, he doesn't see
It's more a
hiding
problem of
spot?
like, I mean, you can see what's going on. I mean, it's miles away, you know, but it's just can't really tell. Like, it's just tough to tell. Right now, you're just looking at the across the lake at the shores. You know what I mean?
I think they chose this island because it is surrounded by water. They probably feel that the water is a natural defense or deterrent. I would not expect them to be checking this side of the shore. This is my theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. So where the fuck is it?
You do realize that it looks like they might even be really shallow. You might even be able to walk across this part of the lake. You're realizing.
Yeah, I mean we got a boat too.
The two?
Do we?
Well, we have a big snake that can carry us.
Oh, right.
That can swim. Or giant snake, I would say. Yeah. All right. Do we want to just set up camp here and then head out in the morning? Or yeah. What
Sure.
time is it right now?
Yeah. How long did our underwater escapades take?
I mean, you guys. I mean, just to get from where you met the antler dude.
Oh,
It's
it would have
been a day already.
Okay,
yeah.
so we would have rested.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're doing this in the morning?
I mean,
Like it's morning time now, or
yeah. When do we want to do this? Do we want to do it at
What are
ball
we-
kicking time or before they wake up, or what?
What are we doing? That's the thing. Like, are we going?
Yeah.
Are we going to go
Like-
straight to the cathedral, or are we going to try to murder all the soldiers and the monks and cultists?
I say we don't try to fight an army if we can help it. I mean, we'd
That
probably
is-
do awesome, but
Yeah.
Okay, so the plan
I would hope for a distraction if
the
possible.
plan would be to get to the cathedral
Yeah.
without raising suspicion,
Yes.
then yeah, I think sleepy time would be the best time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tentatively,
Yeah, that would have to
our
have been a.
plan is to sneak to the cathedral during the sleepy time.
Yeah.
Now, we just need the method of sneak.
Yes. Who's got invisibility? I could
Not
do it
me.
on 4 people. I could do it on.
I have long strider. Does that help?
In some cases. How many of us are there? There's 6 of us.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I can turn 4 of us invisible, or I can ferry us as a giant eagle to the cathedral.
You could be like on the top of it. You don't have to go through the door of the cathedral.
Yeah.
We did do we did try this before.
Yeah.
It seemed
Mhm.
to work. Avoiding
It's just risky
hordes of
when you
zombies.
land on the cathedral.
very
There would be
scary.
potentially someone there in between ferryings.
Yeah.
I can scope it out tonight. Like I can take my rest, and then I could just watch the roof from here. And
I can also, when we land on the island, I could burrow us down through the land if we want to, like, prison break this shit, reverse prison break it.
just lean to Mithrin. He really does want us to. He really wants to burrow under a place.
It's a good plan.
It is, especially when you have thousands of things.
Yeah, I
Are
can.
a cave-in situation, or are we just going to the cathedral and up?
Just to the cathedral and up, I think.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, I can literally burrow as fast as I can walk, so it wouldn't really be that bad of a time.
And if you dash,
Yeah.
can you dash while
I
you're
don't
burrowing?
see why not.
I
Yeah,
would assume so. Yeah. Kind of like flying while
Yeah,
you're burrowing
yeah.
or dashing.
because it's not like an action; it's just burrowing speed. It's not like you use an action to
Yeah.
move your speed. So yeah, I imagine I can get 70 feet around burrowing, like the most badass fucking bug you ever did see.
No, this would.
So
I had just a brilliant idea, but it would have required days of planning in game. Use glyph of warning, fly over the island, and just drop paper bombs. Distraction.
what would be what would happen at the end of the burrow? Right, because you can't burrow through the floor,
yeah.
right?
We would have to pop up in front of the cathedral and go in, or the back, or somewhere. But yeah, I imagine I can't get through the floor of the cathedral unless it is also dirt.
I mean,
It's probably not dirt.
I could theoretically just punch through it.
Could you make an invisible eagle?
I can't, because they're both
You can?
concentration. No, I
You
cannot. Yeah.
I forgot to mention is that the centaur guy would have mentioned to you guys that the Komodo dragons are nocturnal
Mm.
and that they patrol at night and they sleep on the shores during the day.
Beautiful. Sleep on the shores during the day.
And then patrol the compound at night. So they're like guard dogs, kind of. But they don't live in like a pound. They live on the shores.
So.
And then they come more inland to patrol the compound at night.
All right. So we sneak over there during the day, set up camp, still kind of close to the shore. Take a rest. Then, as night falls, we start burrowing under the ground as the Komodo dragons come in and make our way to the cathedral.
Is the island big enough where we think we could be there and not noticed by people, or is it a, cathedral shore situation?
Oh, it's big enough, but you would assume the density increases as you move closer to the cathedral.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think I would just would want to get onto the island and get far enough away from the Komodo dragons that the second they wake up, we don't have to scurry. So we move in a little bit, let them have their little rest in the sun while we sleep in a tent, and then we will start prison breaking ourselves into the cathedral after that.
Sure.
At night we plan.
So let's start with crossing the lake, the shallow water there. What time do you want to set off? So it'd take you a couple hours to cross that shallow water there. And it might get deep at some point, but you could do your snake.
Yeah. Yeah, a few hours before daybreak, I guess.
Okay.
2 a.m. or something.
So you arrive at the shores just as the sun is coming up.
Beautiful.
And move your token there. And you can see some Komodo dragons covered in mud, snoozing on the shores there.
All right. Then we'll head a little bit more inland, and I'll put up a tent for us to sleep until the next morning. Or until nighttime, rather. Sorry. Put up the tent.
So you're moving more inland. You
Yeah.
can see a hill there that is where the antler guy. What's his name? Antis.
Anton.
Anton. Where he used to This is where he said his scouts would go up that path up the hill, and then they'd observe from the top of that hill there.
All right.
Mm.
Then we can go up there and find a good place to tuck in and set up our little camp.
Okay, so you're tucked in on the top of this hill. What's your timing like here? You have their schedule. You have the Komodo dragons kind of patterns and habits.
We're gonna we're gonna go to sleep during the day so we can get up around 3 or 4 or something and start digging under so we get there before they wake up.
Yeah,
Before who wakes up?
Before
We
the
think
humans wake up.
So 3 a.m.
we think we're far enough away from the shore to be away from the Komodo dragons. And then,
Okay,
since we're that far at nighttime, we go to the cathedral.
got it. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. So around 4 p.m. start burrowing.
Yeah. Whatever, how long it'll take us to get to the cathedral by 4. 4
Are you
a.m.
doing anything to hide your entrance to the burrow?
We could collapse it behind us. That'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you want to make a nature check?
Alrighty.
I will assist,
Oh, bless you.
as I have advantage on those.
All right. 14.
Okay, you think you might want to do something to mask your scent too.
Easy. I start puffing my cigar.
I don't think that'll.
Here
Why
you
don't we
go,
use some of the
everyone.
tar that you? Okay, that
Everyone, go ahead and take a puff.
We did collect some tar when we arrived.
That's true.
statement we would smell more like the land around us, as opposed to a foreign substance that would also.
All right, fine. I quickly finish the cigar.
Swallow it.
Yeah, I swallow it. Just flip it back into my I use my tongue to like flip it back into my throat and just whoop.
Looney
Yep,
Tunes.
exactly.
Look at that. You said it too much. Now he's got to smoke.
Yep. We'll use some of that tar we collected and we'll rub ourselves on it, hide our pheromones.
La-da-dee. La-dee-dum. La-dee-dum-dum.
Tar, huh? That's how you're masking your scent?
Yeah, tar reeks. It's incredibly powerful smell, and it's all over the place.
You said something. What you need?
Yeah, no, not Tariq.
Oh, sorry about that. I thought I heard my name.
No, he's...
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Did you mean to say Ivar?
Ivar Reeks,
Oh,
yes.
What?
You are a little worried that they're accustomed to smelling things through the tar. Like that's not gonna like fuck up their thing a little bit very much. You might want to do something else on top of that. It might not be enough.
But what would they be smelling, right?
Like they smelling you guys.
But our scent would be masked by it's like taking dirt and mud and rubbing it on us too.
Anything else we put on
but
ourselves is like a foreign smell to them.
Sure, but it's not like something that's like a threat of an outsider kind of a smell.
I don't know. Anyone got a smell spell?
I'm a tabaxi.
I can answer that for you.
I'm a tabaxi. I can. Yeah, I don't know.
We got some of that purple chalk left. Can we? Ooh, let's. I'll use some of the purple chalk to draw air fresheners.
Okay.
And we'll dangle those. Would also. Oh. I mean, or something equally stinky. Whatever. Air fresheners is probably the smartest idea, but
Make it smell like new car.
Exactly. They're not going to attack a new car. If someone's got a better idea, fine, but...
Mithrian digs through his herbalism kit.
There you go.
I'm sure I can whip up some sort of concoction if you have an idea of
Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
What you nature experts, you could tell me what to make us thing that
Yeah, new car sounds good if you can whip up some of that. I don't know, something that's not threatening. If you can just make something that smells herby, probably.
I mean, we're surrounded by dirt right now, so we could kind of...
Yeah. Essence of dirt and a dash of herb.
Got it. Say no more.
Oh my god, he's so good.
Herb would definitely do the trick because it would also smell natural smelling, not like something foreign. So like some eucalyptus or mint or something.
Yeah.
Probably do the trick
herb
there.
Coming right up.
Nice.
Right.
That mango chronic dog.
All right, I roll us some spliffs and
Nothing like
smoking in a tunnel with the boys.
So you're burrowing your way into the cathedral, right?
Yeah. I'm assuming we can't break through the cathedral, so probably to just the entrance and then sneak our way in.
I mean, if you get to the underside, I could.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Eventually you get to a point where, like, okay, you're underneath the cathedral. You have to break through some stone now.
All right.
So
I'll make a little hole.
Either we pop in the front and show ourselves, or we break through and go. Oh!
Wait just a minute. I'm gonna reach out with my divine senses and see if I can sense anything with those senses.
Of the divine.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw a little kind of what you're sensing here. Oh no, that's a folder. Sorry, one sec. Okay, so there's a big square and a small square. And another small square. You can detect in the big square a lot of like detecting evil presence, right? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is that what that does?
Yeah.
Not only that, as you're like concentrating on that, you realize you can hear the oh so faintest like hum hey, hey, like some kind of chant or song. You're just barely making it out, and you know.
Do I see any stairs on the floor that go up? Like if I'm sniffing around with my blind sight, like do I catch the bottom of any stairs that we could try? Like more in one of these two back areas, front or the back.
Okay, so it's hard to tell blind sight. What does it rely on? Like, does it rely on like echo? We don't know, right?
know.
So,
Magic.
Magic.
yeah, I'll say that one's not like echolocation, so you can kind of like go 15 feet up.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I don't...
here you see some kind of circular object in the center of an empty room. Here you can sense rows of figures. Shit, where's my thing?
See.
There it is. Like this is what something like this. And this little circular thing. And in this one, you can detect 4 figures. This one is just a larger, something totally different than the other one seems. When I say figures, it seems what likely are people.
Yeah.
Are they training inside? Or what time of day?
But the big circle isn't a figure; it's an object.
Right. Right.
And which side was the front?
Coming from your direction, this would be the door.
Okay. All right. Do we want to bust in the middle or bust in the back or?
Well,
This is the front, or this is the front.
The bottom.
Bottom. Yeah.
Bottom of the front. Okay.
Maybe we should hold that thought now because I have an interview in 10 minutes.
Yeah. We'll message about this off air.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll take it from there. That was a fun one. It's been a while, man. I missed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.